his first pro goal back in May, and he's continued to become an increasingly critical part of this team as the year has gone on. Now let's see the starting 11 for Timbers2 as they try to crash the postseason here today. They've switched to a 3 at the back system in recent weeks. Ryan Bilichuk, who's making just his 6th start of the year, gets the nod between the posts. He's had an unfortunate season from the standpoint of injuries, but he's been really good when he's been able to play. And the back 3 of Kaveh Rad, Tyler Clegg, and Keyshawn Ferdinand. The midfield 4 of Blake Pope, Alex Moreno, Adolfo Enriquez, and Jaden Jones-Riley. And then the front trio of Noah Santos, a guy who's come all the way through their academy, a guy who's really well thought of in the Timbers organization. Mateo Bunbury, who of course has plenty of MLS pedigree with his family, and Christian Mendoza on the right side of that attacking trio. Bright sunshine in the Denver area today, and this is the second round of Decision Day games. We had all the Eastern Conference games that started at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, and we saw some drama in the East, as we suspected we would, as a couple teams snuck into the postseason and a couple were knocked out. Columbus Crew up to the 7th spot. And we are in motion in Denver. Can Timbers2 do their part to grab an unlikely playoff spot, or will Rapids 2 be the spoilers and end Portland's? Free kick swung in, top of the 6, heads going up, and back into the mix it goes. Early chance, and it's just wide of that far post. Rapids, it's a goal that could be enough to get them into the playoffs as results currently stand, and SKC promptly have conceded to LAFC, so it's 1-1 there. Meanwhile, Timbers2 trying to do their part today. Jaden Jones-Riley. And then switch toward that far side. A lob down this left wing, cutting his way into the box. Opportunity scuffed, second ball, big block, still alive, pulled across the face of goal, and then another one that's sent over the bar. Big chances for Timbers2. They'd hardly had an attack over these first 6 minutes. And Chattanooga FC finishing agonizingly in 9th, just out of the playoff spots, as this raking ball all the way across is going to find its target on the far side. That's Blake Pope. And then to the top of the 18, it's put on goal and straight at Zachary Campagnolo. And now a free kick for Portland. Yet if you look at the live table on MLSNextPro.com, the live standings, very interesting right now as Timbers2 probing the middle of the pitch currently. Adolfo Enriquez made his MLS debut on July 7th for Portland Timbers. Now it's Garcia trying to thump one into the middle. That's a great ball. Big chance, lobbed over the top and just wide. Mateo Bunbury just missed. Wonderful move back to front. Pulled another goal back. They now trail Austin FC 3-2 just before halftime. Austin FC 2 still in the lead there, but as things stand, even a regulation 3 points for Austin FC 2 would not be enough, with Dynamo Dos leading Vancouver Whitecaps by 2-0. Real Monarchs still scoreless against Ventura County FC. Now we're approaching first half stoppage time there. Again, those other games kicking off about 5 or 6 minutes before ours did, as this is given away. Big chance for Rapids 2, and it's put over the bar. Well, their best look of this first half. We've gone to halftime in Houston, where Dynamo Dos have that 2-goal lead over Vancouver, but not enough as things currently stand. This strike from distance is on target, but snatched by Zachary Campagnolo. Campagnolo was named to the U.S. roster for the U17 World Cup in 2023 for the U.S. U17 national side. Joined the Rapids Academy last year, their U17 team. He made his professional debut a couple months ago with Rapids 2. He might have something to repel here before halftime. Last attack of the half for Timbers2 as that ball's spread all the way toward this corner flag. It's kept in play there by Jaden Jones-Riley. Dying seconds of the half. Mendoza. and thumped into the area, but nobody making a back post run, and it's sprawled on by Campagnolo. That should do it for this first half. So we did have the injury to Moreno. He was down for a little bit, so Jacqueline Metz allowing play to go on a little bit further past those minimum 2 additional minutes. And there is the halftime whistle. And so 45 minutes played on decision day in Denver. Rapids. So there's the whistle from referee Jacqueline Metz, and we are back underway for the second 45 minutes on decision day 2024 in MLS Next Pro. Timbers2 were hoping to cause some crazy chaos of their own. Still could, but it would take quite a miraculous turnaround in the out-of-town scores, along with at least a goal for them in this second half to make that happen. I'm Donnie Barnes, glad to have you along. It was a good first half, regardless of the eventual implications of this game. Both teams playing proactively. Rapids 2 missing a couple really good looks. Timbers 2 countered with a couple of their own. And now an early hit from outside the box that thuds wide, claiming a deflection and a corner, and I believe they'll get one. Yes, indeed. It will be the second corner of the match for Rapids. Timbers2 getting ready to make 2 changes as this ball is threaded through, and it's a chance, and Frederick denied by Bilichuk. First real sighted goal in the second half for Rapids 2 after all their good play. Wonderful ball between the defense. Bilichuk again, quick off his line to come out and smother it. Left Frederick with not much to aim for, cut down the angle so well. And now that double change for Portland as they'll send Josh Penn and Kyle Linares into the match. They replace Noah Santos. Even if the other outcomes don't materialize that they would have needed. Looking for the lead, swung in, and the header's on goal. It's a great save, and then the whistle blows for a foul. Free kick for Rapids 2. Wonderful delivery from the set piece. And Portland just for a moment. It's been a sweet day for North Texas, by the way. They've just added a 5th against Minnesota United 2. 5-1 the score there in the 67th minute. North Texas already locking up the #1 seed in the West, the regular season championship overall in MLS Next Pro. On course for 62 points in the regular year. That's an average of over 2.2 points per game. This would be their 16th win. As this ball is threaded through, goalkeeper off his line, and he makes the save. Zachary Campagnolo getting to it as Kyle Linares got there first, but couldn't poke it beyond the keeper. So Campagnolo came off his line trying to win the ball. Chance to deliver with the right foot. Curled toward that back post area. First ball won to the top of the box. Now Enriquez thought about shooting, didn't have the space to do so. Instead laid it off to Jaden Jones-Riley, whose ball hits the bar and rolls across the face of goal and somehow stays out. Wow. How did that not go in? It comes from this layoff to the right. It's Jaden Jones-Riley who floats it in. He's not trying to shoot, and it comes down off the crossbar, hit the back of the keeper, Campagnolo. Crunching coming together there between Enriquez and Anderson. All fair, play on. Now the whistle goes for a free kick. First booking of the day for Portland as Alex Moreno goes into the book. This game has had a good ebb and flow to it as we head for the final 20 minutes. And at the top of the box, here's the opportunity and a save made by Bilichuk. Second ball alive at the end line. Pulled back across. Shot was deflected out. It'll be a corner for Colorado. And now they burst back to life. So both goalkeepers called into action in the last few minutes. FC2 have just been pulled back to 3-3. The Town have rallied from 2-0 and 3-1 down in that one to level it up. Here come Rapids 2 now. Frederick in the middle. Wayne Frederick beaten away. Ryan Bilichuk with another fine save. Corner for Colorado. Well, they got out in transition here, Rapids, too. The initial move from Frederick was great. That opened up the shot opportunity. Ripped it toward that near post. Bilichuk did have it covered. Good save to do so, though. Such a shame that Ryan Bilichuk hasn't been able to play more this year because of his injuries. Now this is driven in low, and it comes all the way through. So tons of crazy games in Next Pro on decision day. And Timbers2 able to win this ball. And here's Linares. Linares into the area. Linares, what a block. Second ball, Linares has it again. He had a teammate on the left, didn't use him. Now he will. This is Sawyer Jura just on the pitch, and with two gray shirts in front of him. Here's Kave Rad, taken off the ball. Timbers2 are in such a promising position there, not able to make anything of it for the moment. Another opportunity here, perhaps. Rad, that's a good first-time ball. And now Jura. Can he deliver a good cross? Into the middle, there's the goal. Timbers2 have the lead in the 84th minute. They had to win today to have any chance. Now they're doing their part. The substitutes combine, and it's 1-0. Now, what good quick ball movement it was. And it was Jura just off the bench a couple minutes ago, whipping a gorgeous cross to the top of that 6-yard box. And it's a solid thumping header. And they keep their lead for now. Corner taken short. Return toward the angle. Now swung in. And heads rising again, and again, nobody able to reach it for Colorado, and it's out for a goal kick. Getting chances to play for the second team. In many cases, start their professional career, break through toward that next level. Game stretch now on Linares in the second minute of stoppage time, trying to help put this away for Timbers2. Linares into the middle, back to goal, laid off, and the strike is on target. Good save, and then it's pounced on the goal line by Campagnolo. And it stays 1-0. Rapids 2 running out of time. But they win it back here. Maybe their last chance of the game. Into the middle it goes. Played back and hit from distance, but well off target. Maxwell Simpson, who came on recently, put it over the bar as we approach the final minute of stoppage time. This will hop all the way through to Campagnolo. Last chance for Rapids 2. With just over 30 seconds remaining. Player goes tumbling in the middle of the park. Good to see Colton Swan hop right back up. You always worry when somebody falls down without much contact, but apparently nothing else wrong there. Timbers2 so close to getting a full 3-point result on this final day of the regular season. Rapids 2 still with a chance to force penalty kicks and take at least a point. That's not going to work, though. It'll be a late throw, and surely this will be the final chance for them. Jacqueline Metz checking her watch as we've eclipsed the 3 additional minutes. Launched into the penalty box, flicked on first time, cleared partially away, then headed on goal, and on the goal line, did it cross? It did not. It was kept out. That's the final whistle. Timbers2 prevail on the final day of the regular season. They take all 3 points by a matter of an inch. An 84th minute winner is enough. We take another look at what was almost an incredibly dramatic finish here. Not a good clearance at all. And Bilichuk just able to save it on the line. And a bit of a coming together afterward as these two sides battled hard for 90-plus minutes. Well, Soccer always a sport of fine margins, and the